Hello everybody, today we're going to be doing a bit of a different video today, coming to you live from the second channel here at Z-Rise Films 2. If you haven't already, subscribe to our main channel, Z-Rise Films. We post all sorts of content, but today we're going to be talking about some of my favorite matches within this past month of May. There was a lot of wrestling to be seen, and you know, I've been reviewing wrestling for a very long time now. You can check out my Instagram, Rice Reviews Official. A lot of great stuff on there as well. But I'm excited to talk about my 10 favorite matches for the month of May 2023. These are all matches that happened in May 2023. They don't have to be from a specific company. They can be from WWE, AEW, New Japan, Ring of Honor, anything and everything. Man, I really wish I did one for April because we had WrestleMania. I was there at WrestleMania. It was pretty crazy stuff. But let's talk about the 10 best of May 2023. We're going to start us off with New Japan Strong Resurgence. Let me just get my phone here. Will Ospreay versus Hiroshi Tanahashi. It was a great match. This was, of course, one of the qualifying matches to face Kenny Omega for the IWGP United States Championship. Very great match. Of course, these two are masters in the ring, masters of their craft, and if you haven't seen it already, Will Ospreay gets the win. So he's going to be heading towards, who's he facing? Oh, I think he's doing Lance Archer. Is that what's going on? I think that's what's happening. But anyways, it's going to be a great match no matter what. This was a great match. I give it 3.5 stars. Next up, it was from Double or Nothing, which I bought on pay-per-view. I could have streamed it illegally, but I decided not to do that. Decided to give my good money to AEW. It was the part of the double main event, the AEW World Championship four-way match. MJF being the champion versus Sammy Guevara, Jungle Boy, Sammy, and Darby. The four pillars, as it were, of AEW. Now, I've been a wrestling fan for a very long time. I did not watch the first episode of Dynamite when it came out. In fact, I pretty much missed the entire first year of Dynamite. It was only until after it got to pick up some traction over time that I started to watch it more and more, and now I watch it every single week. And I've been doing so for the better part of a year and a half now, very consistently. Before that, I was just, here and there. But, of course, you have to have heard about the four pillars of AEW, MJF being the current champion. So this was kind of a clash of styles of who's who, why everyone thinks they deserve to be the best. They pulled off some signature moves from their mentors, and it was great. I gave it 4 stars. Pretty good match. Check that one out. Next one, I might be a little bit of biased. Slightly lower rating. These aren't in any order, by the way. I'm not going by 10 through number 1. Number 1 is the best. These are just 10 matches that I thought were the best, that I enjoy very much. Also from AEW, we have Chris Jericho and Saraya versus Adam Cole and Dr. Britt Baker, DMD. This match just kind of happened. I'm a bit biased because I was there in person. It was the first San Diego show they had ever done in AEW, and I was there. And, people were skeptical about this match going in because Jericho and Adam Cole's match at Double or Nothing didn't really pop off the way people thought it would. But I thought this was a great match. This was a lot of fun. The crowd was really into it, and it's mostly on my list just as a reminder that, because I was there, I had fun. So I gave that one 3.5, but it was a lot of fun. So I keep saying it was a lot of fun, but it was. Next up, we have a WWE match from WWE Backlash from Puerto Rico. It was Cody Rhodes versus Brock Lesnar. Now, this one was pretty much what you expected, but it was pretty hard-hitting, is what I must say. They were going back and forth. Who's going to win? Cody Rhodes, Brock Lesnar. It was, should I be giving away who wins these matches? I don't know. It was Cody who won the match. Not before he made Brock Lesnar bleed, though. Brock got busted wide open, and he was spilling out everywhere, and it was gross and awesome, and never really seen the Beast incarnate in a fragile position like that. So, looking forward to their rematch. Well, they just had the rematch in Saudi. That's another thing. I haven't seen the new Saudi show, and I heard AJ versus Seth was really good, but I had not watched that one yet. So I got to get to it. But 4 stars for Cody and Brock Lesnar. Next up, we have AEW Dynamite, the May 10th edition steel cage match between Kenny Omega and Jon Moxley. AEW's rivalry as old as time. Kenny Omega and Jon Moxley have put themselves through so much pain over the years, whether that be their match at Full Gear, whether that be Jon Moxley's debut at Double or Nothing, whether that be their exploding barbed wire match that ended in disaster. But anyways, their steel cage match, I guess it did end in disaster as well. Huh. Well, Don Callis, he did something terrible that day. Go watch the match and find out for yourself if you haven't heard about it already. But when Don Callis came to San Diego, when the San Diego show I was at a few days ago, literally, what day is it today? Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. It's like 3 days ago it happened. But when he came, he got so booed. It was terrible. It was funny though, and he got booed out of the building. You couldn't hear a word he said. I still don't know what he said in that promo. I couldn't hear nothing. On TV, you can hear it because the mic is mic'd up to the cameras, but you can't hear nothing in person. So that was pretty funny. What else do we got? So that one's 4 stars. Next up is a Ring of Honor match. We've got quite a few Ring of Honor matches on this list actually. For the ROH Women's World Championship on May 11th, Athena, the champion, defended against Sky Blue. This match kind of blew me away. Out of all the great women's matches that we saw this month, Willow versus Mercedes Moné, what's her name, versus Rhea Ripley at Backlash. I'm blanking on her name. But a lot of great women's matches, but this one was actually probably my favorite because for some reason, this match was a straight up banger, as they say. Woof, fly. I don't know. There's something about it. Ring of Honor, has been on the up and coming this year with the new Ring of Honor TV. Of course, there's been Ring of Honor TV in the past, and Ring of Honor's been around for what, 20, right? Maybe almost, about 20, 25 years now. So long time. A lot of great matches. But this one blew everything out of the way that night, and gosh, playing so many noises. I don't have a microphone. I'm just speaking to you guys in this camera here. But anyways, 4 stars for Athena and Sky Blue. Probably the highest rated Sky Blue match. That's not a knock on Sky Blue. She's a really great performer. But this is probably her best match, I would say, that I've seen. Next is another Ring of Honor match. The following week, May 18th, it was the Fight Without Honor. The Kingdom versus Darius Martin and Action Andretti. I don't know. But I gave it 4 stars. This rivalry had kind of been building for a while now. It was supposed to be with Top Flight and the Kingdom, but poor old Dante got his leg messed up real bad in that ladder match at Supercard of Honor. Blanking. So much wrestling has happened this year. But this was a great match. I did not expect it to be as good as it was. There was lots of hard-hitting action, lots of brutal spots with tables and chairs. And if you're a fan of the extreme and a fan of the hardcore, which I am, definitely check out this match because you will not be disappointed. Next up is another Ring of Honor. The following week, May 25th, this one had Ring of Honor written all over it. Samoa Joe and Zack Sabre Jr. versus Christopher Daniels and Matt Sydal. What a match. Basically, Samoa Joe and Zack Sabre Jr. are feuding right now, actually, about who is the better TV champion. Is it Zack Sabre Jr.? He's New Japan World TV Champion, or is it Samoa Joe? He's ROH TV Champion. So they decided to put their forces together and go against Christopher Daniels and Matt Sydal, the former Ring of Honor Tag Team Champions. And in a match for the ages. This is probably my favorite Ring of Honor TV match of the year so far. I gave it 4.5 stars. So close to being a 5. It's almost perfect. But I saved the 5 stars for specific matches that I consider some of the best of all time. To get 5 stars, you have to be the best of all time. 4.5 though was pretty dang close. Like, for example, I gave Kenny Omega versus Will Ospreay at the Tokyo Dome this year 5 stars. You know, is this match on that level? No, but it is very, very good for different reasons, of course. So I gave that one 4.5. Good job, Samoa Joe and Zack Sabre Jr. They picked up the dub. We only got 2 more matches left. So next up is AEW Double or Nothing again. Despite it being a somewhat lackluster show, it couldn't have been as great as it could have been. But there was a few standout matches, this one being one of them, for the TNT Championship ladder match, Wardlow versus Christian Cage. To be honest with you, I thought this was going to be a little bit of a clunky one. How good is Wardlow in ladder matches? Christian Cage is getting old, you know. I don't know if he could do the same craziness he used to do in ladder matches as he did when he was younger. But this one delivered. It was very surprising. Wardlow did a giant swanton off the top, and I'll never forget that. Great match. Wardlow has got my newfound respect for this one. I had respect for Wardlow before, but it has amplified after this match. 4 stars for this ladder match. Check it out. And before I get to my final match here, I'd like to list some honorable mentions of matches that I thought were pretty great. For on AEW Dynamite, the Falls Count Anywhere between Roderick Strong and Chris Jericho. I thought that was a pretty stellar match. They went all over the arena. And another one that I thought was pretty good, the New Japan World TV Championship, Zack Sabre Jr. defended against AR Fox on Ring of Honor TV May 18th, 2023. Another great match, I would say. But the last match of the day, maybe it's my favorite of the month. Yeah, sure. AEW Double or Nothing, Anarchy in the Arena. This one had everything. Exploding super kicks, barbed wire, blood, thumbtacks, everything. You name it, this match had it. It was absolutely extreme. It was absolutely brutal. I would say it's probably on the same level of the Anarchy in the Arena last year. I thought last year's was really spectacular, and I was like, how are they going to beat that? And I say it just about met that. If not better, I don't know if it's better. I don't really know. I'm gonna have to watch the old one back again because it's been a minute. But this one, Anarchy in the Arena, I think they should keep it a tradition. They should have Jon Moxley and Anarchy in the Arena every year, Double or Nothing, because it was stellar. And 4.5 stars I give to this one. And that's pretty much it, folks. That's all we got today. Make sure to tune in next month. Oh, and if you like wrestling, we actually have our own wrestling federation, Supercharged Wrestling. You can check that out. Also, the link, I'll put the link in the description as well. Supercharged Wrestling, our own wrestling promotion. Check it out, please, please, please. We need more viewers. Anyways, my name's Xander Rice. Good night. Mwah. Good night. Bang.